Anthony D. Davis. I have called him
Yes, that
repeatedly.
is me.
I have recalled him repeatedly since 9 a.m. when he was ordered to be here, and he has failed to answer. I've seen him pop a face on the
My phone
bucket.
keeps
Do not,
dying.
Mr. Davis, you're out of order to interrupt. I'm not even sure if you're here now. I can only see eyebrows and a forehead. Are you on here?
I am, yes.
You can feel the judge's frustration boiling over. This isn't the first time Anthony Davis has ghosted court. 8 calls later, he finally pops up on Zoom, and not even fully visible. This is already a disaster in the judge's eyes.
And having been called multiple times, like I said, I think this is about the 8th time I called your case. I issued a bench warrant because you've had failures to appear before, Mr. Davis. You had a failure to appear. You appeared August 8th to 23. You were ordered to be processed on a $1,000 bond. You came back April 22nd, or you were supposed to come back April 2nd, 22nd. The jail told me you disobeyed my order of February 8th to be processed, and you failed to appear. I'm told to be back here September 13th of 23. You failed to appear. Apparently were arrested and were told to reappear January 22nd of 24. You failed to appear. March 27, 2024, you were here. Attorney Darren Patterson was appointed, and you were told to be here June 3rd at 9 a.m. And I've called your case, like I said, this is probably the 8th time, and you would not answer. At some point, you gave me no option but to issue a bench warrant and a no bond hold. Where are you at this moment, Mr. Davis?
This is why courts issue bench warrants. The judge lists every missed appearance since 2022. Each no-show chips away at your credibility, and by the time you're in front of the judge, the patience is gone.
And I'd like to get some information.
Davis, that tank top you're wearing, what's it say in pink letters? Not what? Put your camera on your
Not human.
Not human. Not human.
Yeah.
I think a tank top, a black tank top with hot pink letters saying not human is appropriate for court?
No, that's why I was more so face, head to shoulder ratio.
Have you contacted your attorney since the last hearing?
And then, of all things, Anthony logs in wearing a tank top saying not human in hot pink letters. Court Zoom or not, optics matter. This moment says everything about how unprepared he is for what's about to happen.
3861, State of Kansas versus Anthony D. Davis. Same parties as before. I see the defendant has now put on a t-shirt. What's this one saying? Teaching is my superpower. What's yours?
Yeah.
Are you a school teacher?
I'm currently an in-house nanny, but I was a preschool teacher.
Your Honor, after talking with Mr. Davis, we would respectfully ask the court to consider withdrawing the warrant, allowing us to proceed. If the court does allow us to proceed, he would be entering a plea of guilty to the charge of no proof of insurance.
Why should I set the warrant aside? All the failures to appear leading up to today, as well as today.
I guess my position on that, Your Honor, would be that in these days of video Zoom, it's not uncommon that there are technical issues. Even the court at times has technical issues. Sounds like he had a technical issue this morning that caused this delay. He had started talking about the phone, something about the phone going out on him. So he was not on here this morning because of technical issues. So we just asked the court to allow us to finish the case and get this case over with so we can work on some other stuff. Thank you.
And I'm supposed to ignore all the other times he's failed.
Notice how even the defense attorney is pleading for leniency just so the case can be finished. This is a classic judicial economy versus accountability clash. The system wants closure, but the judge wants responsibility.
But the court did take action on those at that time, so that he did use best efforts to reappear here today on his bond.
Well, I don't know if I can agree with that, but go ahead.
And he does now fully and completely appear by the video that is set up for court. And we just ask court to consider allowing the case to be resolved here today.
He's had his hand up wanting to personally address the court. Mr. Patterson, do you?
I have instructed him through my advice to him has been, do not talk unless and until the court would ask him a direct question. So no, I'm not asking the court to just let him ask questions at this point.
All right. All right. Because the state is recommending that we proceed today, and only because the state is recommending it, I will set aside the bond forfeiture bench warrant and the no bond hold, and we will proceed with this case.
Anthony pleads guilty to driving without insurance. But listen closely. He can't even remember the road he was on. That detail underscores how long this case has been dragging and how disconnected he is from the consequences.
Mr. Patterson, how does your client want to plead to driving on the highways and roadways open to the public in Butler County on November 30th, 2022 without insurance?
Your Honor, I would tell the court that at this time, Mr. Davis is going to enter a plea of guilty to the sole count of not providing proof of insurance on October 30, 2020.
Mr. Davis, how do you plead to operating a motor vehicle on a highway or roadway open to the public in Butler County without proof of insurance on October 30th of 2022? And what roadway were you operating on?
You know, honestly, it was so long ago, but thinking of the time, I know it was in Winfield, headed back home to Wichita, because I remember it being a dirt road.
And Judge, the citation says Highway 70.
Sounds about right.
You didn't have any insurance on this car you were driving?
No, Your Honor.
Except
This part of the hearing is a gut punch. Anthony is 21, working as a nanny and a part-time fitness instructor, living off his sister's support. He dreams of moving to LA or Atlanta to dance. It's a portrait of potential colliding with bad decisions.
Mr. Davis, where do you work? You said a preschool?
Oh, no, I'm not a preschool teacher anymore.
You said you're a nanny?
Yes, an in-house nanny.
You work for a family in Wichita?
I do, Your Honor.
How many children are in that house? Who are they?
14 month and 7, actually.
7 years?
Yes,
How do you get to work?
get picked up
By whom?
my boss.
The family you work for?
Mm-hmm.
You work every day of the week?
I don't know.
Just here and there?
Yes.
When exactly do you work?
Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. I would say I watch them from 8 to 12, and that's about 66, 12, 18, maybe like 300 a month. Just
How old
because
are
I don't.
you?
I'm 21.
21, high school graduate?
Yes. Some college.
Some college. You live with, who do you live with?
My sister. We share.
And what do you pay for rent for that?
Rent is 1,100.
Okay, well, if rent is 1,100 and you only make 300 a month, it sounds like she's paying the bulk of the bill.
Yeah, I pay utility.
So she's basically supporting you.
Yes.
And this nanny job is kind of what? You're spending money?
Um, you you could say so, yes.
Do you have any goals or ambitions in life?
I mean, yeah, I'm also an instructor at a Fun of a Kind business. That's a fitness place. I'm an instructor, and I work there 3 days out of the week as well. So that's another income that I'm getting as well.
And what do you make per month doing that?
I make $20 per session.
What's that come to a month?
I would say it varies just because you book on a website. So I would say anywhere from, it just varies. You book on the website. So say, for example, Monday I have 3 people booking, and then Thursday I have 5 or I have 1. It just varies on who attends on their own. Like I don't have a set, okay, I have 5 people this day, 5 people the next day.
Are they set customers or they just kind of come and go?
They come and go. Like how you would at a gym, buy
Okay.
your membership, and then
All right. So what's your goal, if any, in life?
in life is to actually get out of Wichita and pursue my dreams in rather LA or Atlanta.
Well, what are your dreams there?
I'm a dancer.
Okay, dancing.
choreographer.
All right. Well,
And here's where the judge draws the line. 30 days in jail plus probation, a mix of punishment and one last chance. You can see Anthony trying to negotiate, worrying about his job and rent. But the judge keeps hammering the theme, accountability.
what about driving around without insurance? Do you ever think about, what would happen if you'd hit a family and injure them, and how you don't have any
I
insurance?
do. I think about that a lot. And I also think of the mindset if someone hits me, I hope they have insurance to be able to cover it as well. And I have told myself once I do get my license and I get everything back on, I will have all that. Just because I don't have my license currently at the moment, I have not been driving. So when it comes to all of that, like insurance and stuff, can't put insurance. I mean, there's insurance on my car now, but
Who
there's
pays
no way
for
I can
that?
drive it because I don't have a license and I don't want to go to jail again because I'm driving on suspended.
So you have a car.
I do, yes.
What kind of car do you have?
I have a Ford Fusion.
A Ford Fusion. Do you make payments on that?
I do not.
Okay, so it's paid in full.
Do I have insurance on it?
Right.
Yes.
And do you pay an SR-22 to the state of Kansas?
I'm not for sure.
Okay, well, apparently you don't if you don't know what that is. What about these charges in Sedgwick County 2024 TR case? Are they still pending?
Yes, I actually go to court for my Sedgwick County.
This last moment is chilling. When Anthony says he feels suicidal about jail, the courtroom energy shifts. The judge immediately orders suicide watch. It's a stark reminder. Behind every docket number is a real person with mental health struggles.
100 is the fitness instructor,
Yes, Your
a
Honor.
total of 500 a month. Well, I think you're probably capable of doing much more than 500, but I will take that into consideration, that you don't make much more than that, and I will waive attorney fees. And 120 days in jail, but suspend that so you don't serve any time, and that you get a 6-month non-reporting probation for a case that you've avoided for 2 years, failed to appear 2 days at least prior to today, 2 court hearings, plus all the times you failed to appear today. And I don't buy that your computer was acting up every time, because you seemed to step on the screen and be fine, and then you walked away.
Excuse me, Judge.
Yes?
Apologize for interrupting, but I believe Mr. Canfield had requested reporting in this case. Is that correct, Mr. Canfield?
That was the state's recommendation, yes.
There was 6 months reporting. Thank you. I did not hear that. Before I decide that issue, you do have new charges pending, but I can't consider those because they're just charges at this point.
Saturday.
Oh, really? Well, it says it on this little paper right here. It says your case is set for dispo on 7/6/24 at 8 a.m. Appear on the first floor in traffic court.
Is that Sedgwick County or City of Wichita?
Oh, City of Wichita, I believe, because I'm pretty sure it's a black building. But yeah, it says July
All right.
6th.
I'm going to order that you report to the Butler County Jail that you serve 30 days in jail, and then report for the balance of 6 months to court survey the balance of your case, which includes a $30 fine, $108 court costs, and $60 supervision fee. How soon can you pay $468?
And Your Honor, that was a $300 fine, correct?
$300 fine, 108 court costs, $60. Did I add that wrong?
I
468?
believe the court just said a $30 fine. I just
Oh,
wanted-
thank you. You're just catching me. I'm gonna let court services and you decide how you're going to pay that. And I'm going to order, as long as your other court will accept it, that you be allowed to report by Zoom. But if they don't accept Zoom, then I can't help you on that. But
Okay.
I just don't think I don't think
Yeah,
you're doing this.
I am, Your Honor. It's just My phone was messing up today. As you can see, I logged in so many times that I did not hear you call my name once. If I would have heard you call my name, I would have either raised my hand or I would have said something. But I promise I was not playing with your time on the simple fact that I know you're tired of this. I'm tired of this. I want my license.
But here's the thing, even if you take today aside, you've got such a history that you don't show up when you're supposed to, you don't do what you're supposed to. You yourself told me about this that resulted in a probation because the diversion was revoked. It's not just the one thing though, it's the combination of all the factors since 2022. So that is the order of the court. And if you can't get someone to drive you over there, I will have the officers go pick you. Be a violation of your probation if you don't report today. So you could end up serving 120 days.
Okay, so I need to report today to jail for 30 days?
Yes.
Judge,
Yes.
is there a